folks, Eastern Townships Wrestling Association's Hunger Slam continues on, and I hope you still got more room, because this is the semi-main course. Preston Douglas out here first, wearing the Street Fight clothing. If you don't know the story, let me spin it for you quick. All the way back in August at Heatwave in Derby Line, Vermont at Baxter Park, the main event was Sonny DeFarge defending his heavyweight title against Mullet Man. And while Mullet Man seemed to have the match in the bag, Sonny DeFarge turned it around in the last minute and was able to turn the tide and secure a victory over Mullet Man. But that wasn't enough for DeFarge. After he won that match, Preston Douglas came down to the ring and assisted DeFarge in decimating Mullet Man's leg, completely destroyed his leg, took him out for months. Mullet Man has been wanting to get his hands on every member of the DeFarge camp ever since, but no more than Preston Douglas. And now Mullet Man gets his chance at revenge. And here we go, not waiting at all, spearing right through that chair. He wants to get at Preston Douglas bad. Bell has rung as if it mattered to Mullet Man. Brings the trash can in with a whole bunch of toys. What is that? See a frying pan? Head first into that top turnbuckle. Mullet Man has been waiting for months to get a one-on-one opportunity with Preston Douglas, and now he finally has that chance. The built-up rage and frustration finally getting an opportunity to let it out here. And the crowd here at the Municipal Building in Newport, Vermont couldn't be happier to see it. Oh! Well, listen, as ready as Mullet Man is, as angry and prepared as Mullet Man is, don't take anything away from Preston Douglas. You may not like the guy, but he is an accomplished wrestler and a very well-versed brawler. Head first into those, I couldn't tell if it was the stairs or the ring apron. Either way, not fun. And being sent into the front row, scaring small children. What is Preston Douglas doing? And you can hear the crowd here is clearly behind Mullet Man, and Preston Douglas not happy about it. Going for some plunder underneath the ring already, and it looks like a wrapping of dowels. Oh! A makeshift cane. Whatever it was just wrapped around the back of Mullet Man. But Mullet Man fighting back. You're not going to see any pretty headlocks or arm drags or collar and elbow tie-ups here, folks. This is a grudge match. I mean, look at this. The reckless abandon. No care for the man's well-being, just sending him haphazardly into the concrete wall. And where did he pull that crush from? Somebody's going to be hobbling around later. I'm sure they left it there so they know where to get it later. Oh! Wrapping it around the spinal column of Preston Douglas. Useless to anyone who needs it to walk, but still has plenty of use left to these two men. Now surprisingly back into the ring, where there's plenty more toys to play with, folks. Oh! Putting a lid on the trash in the ring. Now you can see he was holding his head. I mean, there was some serious contact there. The damage's been done. And what is this? The boot! That's the boot that Mullet Man had to wear for months while he nursed that foot, that ankle, that knee back to health. the midsection of Preston Douglas with that. This is complete carnage. I don't even know why the referee's in there. You can make the counts from the floor on the apron, ref. You don't have to be in there amongst that carnage. I don't care how much ETWA is paying you. It's not enough to be within that fray. Oh my God! Mullet Man came in at full speed, face first, right into the side of that garbage can. And that is a heavy-duty garbage can. And now Preston Douglas just pushing down to the larynx of Mullet Man with the edge of that chair. Oh, no, no, no. This is a scary situation here. This is exactly how Preston Douglas and Sonny Defarge did it initially. Mullet Man learning better from the last time. Serendipitously setting up the chair. Oh! DDT right down onto that chair. Douglas rolling to the outside. And Mullet Man giving chase, not giving him a moment to rest. Sees something else now. Oh, he's got a chain. Little bit of a callback to the old days. Oh! He's got that chain wrapped around his head. Just, oh my God. Oh my God. And the DNA is starting to flow. Preston Douglas is leaking out of his forehead. The crowd here is horrified. Horrified and delighted at the same time, if that's possible. And I believe it is. You might be squeamish, you might not like the sight of blood, but you certainly got to look and enjoy the sight of Preston Douglas being beaten like this. Sonny Defarge's lackey finally getting what's been coming to him for months. Oh! And ringing the ears, trying to break the eardrums of Preston Douglas. Douglas doing his best to defend himself while he's in there, but I mean, the sound waves echoing through. There's nothing you can do about that. Going in one ear and out the other. And Mullet Man up top. Oh, big splash! But he can't follow up. Damage done to himself as well. And Preston Douglas is a mess. Douglas is a mess. This is a train wreck. My apologies to anyone who's ever been in a train wreck, but I've never been in one, and I would imagine that's what this is like. And what's Mullet Man doing over there now? He's got a ladder now. There's not enough plunder in the ring, not enough toys to play with. He's got to go get a ladder. What insanity is flowing through the brain canals of Mullet Man right now? The desire for revenge, the lust for the gore that he's accomplishing in this ring is driving him to absolute insanity. And there is a Preston Douglas head-shaped blood splatter on the inside of that garbage can. And now with the ladder in the corner. Oh! Douglas didn't want to go. But Mullet Man gave him a kick in the derriere. Continuing the punishment. In comes Mullet Man. Oh no! Douglas out of the way just in time. Mullet Man instinctively grabbing onto that ladder, but unfortunately pulling it down onto himself, smashing out of the arm, the elbow, the shoulder of his own right arm. Mullet Man is right-handed. serious damage to that arm, and that can seriously hinder his ability to throw a punch, to keep a grasp on his opponent. Oh no, Preston Douglas now coming over with some hardware of his own. Door coming into play, and so's the frying pan. Mullet Man's head putting a dent in that frying pan. The door is in play now, and Douglas isn't done. Douglas is looking for more. What more could you want? You've got a ladder, you've got a door, you've got a frying pan, a garbage can, a therapeutic boot. Oh, of course, a chair. A chair. How silly of me. Across the back of Mullet Man now. His hopes of finally achieving that measure of revenge that he's wanted for so long fading, slipping from his fingers as Preston Douglas moves further into an advantageous position here in this street fight, this grudge match. And Douglas, he's got another chair now. I mean, it's very nice of him not to kick anyone out of their chair.
Want me to hit him again? That's your rule, man?
Asking the crowd if they want him to hit him again, they're clearly saying no. I don't think Preston Douglas is going to listen. I think it was a rhetorical question. Oh, no. Oh! Mullet Man on Dream Street, not even realizing that the chair was being placed over his face, only for Douglas to kick it right into his mush. And now Douglas, with malicious intent, constructing something devious, clearly wanting to contribute the most amount of damage to Mullet Man. And both of these men, I think Mullet Man can't keep himself away. He can't help himself. He's been wanting nothing more for the past few months to get his fists on top of his cranium, to get his hands around Douglas's throat. And wait, I'm to see a low blow. Completely legal, but disgusting at the same time. Oh no, Mullet Man. Oh, Douglas took too much time. Perched upon the top rope. Mullet Man now meeting him up there. That door set up between the chairs. Suplex through that door. Both men shattered in the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover. Oh! Preston Douglas getting the shoulder up at the last possible moment. Mullet Man, I believe, thought he had him there. Thought the match was over and done with, in the bag. Celebrations galore, but no. Douglas continuing to thwart his efforts and keep him from that one thing that he's wanted for so long. Mullet Man! No! Preston Douglas tried to defend, but the power behind that swing broke right through the defenses. The leg drop on Preston Douglas. Mullet Man, one last hit with the door. Cover! He got him!
Your winner, Mullet Man!
Literal blood, sweat, and tears going into this match, folks. Mullet Man sidelined, taken away from the one thing that he loves the most, professional wrestling. And now, finally...
Preston Douglas! I'm gonna do something I should have done a long time ago!
Well, what is he... No, don't do it. Mullet Man, no, you're better than this. You'll be no better. You'll be no better. Oh, no! Preston Douglas all those months ago. Finally getting that revenge. After months of physical therapy and being away from professional wrestling, being out of that ring, Mullet Man has finally done what he set his goals to do. Preston Douglas has been defeated. And a celebratory drink with the Mullet Mania section. It's not just a haircut, it's a lifestyle. Mullet Mania's running around, brother. Holy smokes, what a way to end this match. Doctor's in there checking on Preston Douglas. And I know I said that he was better than this and he shouldn't have done it, but you know what? I wasn't in the man's shoes. And it seems as though Mullet Man has resolved the fact that he is indeed that man that wants to see Preston Douglas suffer the way that he did. And if he's okay with it, if he can look himself in the mirror after this and be okay with it, then so be it. Good for him. Preston Douglas now needs to go back to the DeFarge camp and lick his wounds and face a very angry Sonny DeFarge, who's already angry at the spoiler for failing him. Now, Preston Douglas comes up short. What shape is DeFarge going to be in for the main event to be able? Is he going to be able to